greatness within you. Why is it that you are appointed a principal? Is it that there are no other people who be appointed? Hello? There was something which was seen about you. There is something special which was seen about you. There is greatness in you. Now, for you to be able to perform, you must always put yourself in a perpetual state of preparation and discomfort to interrupt the story in your mind deliberately. It is necessary that you detoxify your mind and life. Because in life, it is not what you do not have that makes you not achieve your dreams, but what you think you need to be able to actually achieve your dreams. It is not what you need. It is not what you have, but what you think you need, which makes you not attain one. So as it is, as a principal, you already have what it takes to perform. The problem is, unaenda kujisulia mambo ambayo hayako. You know, not yet done my master's, so some teachers are not appreciating or respecting me. Who told you that management is about your grades? We were Balance High School, which was at one time led by, was it Mr. Kaima? He's not a graduate. This is a guy who went to the process, left, and then came and was taught as a teacher who was having a diploma. And he was teaching together with fellows who had doctorates, and Dr. Swanson was teaching in class. So it's not about your qualifications, it's about how you relate with people. As a principal teacher, God has given you a unique opportunity to shape the future, okay, of the students. So you must make a discipline a major force in your life. You must take responsibility for your life. You have got to sacrifice before you reign. Those of you who have been performing very well, please listen to their story. They will tell you the journey they have followed. Because they say, without that test, there will be no testimony. So as the chief executive of the institution, you have been given an opportunity to shape the future through influence of your personality and the presence among the youth. If there is anybody senior who students are seeing every day, it is you. So you can imagine the influence you have, your personality and the presence. I remember Mr. Moita, you would go and knock at his door in the middle of the night. He would come out very smartly dressed with already tucked in, his shirt well ironed. This man was just unique. When you talk of smartness, that is the guy who comes to mind. So, as the CEO of the institution, you can bring it down with your ego. There is that perception that, you know, I'm the principal, and I have no time talking to some fellows here. They're calling themselves teachers. They are my juniors in terms of experience. I have 20 years teaching experience. What can a fellow who has been here in 3 years tell me? Or, just because this fellow claims to be having masters, he thinks I have time for him. Ego stands for edging God out. If you believe you are a child of God, then please start manifesting some of the traits of your father. So as I'm saying, it's not about qualifications, but that ego can also bring you down. That ego could make you think like, I cannot actually call a Form 1 in my office. We talk about his performance. No. You are the highest, the senior most person in that school, and it will be a very big privilege for that student to come there and talk to you. So you must look at a teacher or a student or a worker under you the way he or she should be, not how he or she is. Because when you look at somebody how or she is, then you condemn that person. But if you look at him or her how she could be, you give that person hope. And as a principal, you must not allow yourself to be influenced by other people's opinion. When you want to understand, well, you know, William Toto, that fellow cannot perform. We had a very interesting experience. Last week, with my wife, we went home. There's a lady who stays in my house, in our house. And in the morning, as we were going back, she has a child who is schooling at home. So as we were going back, we met a number of people going back home. And one of the boys was a boy who stays in my house. So we stopped the vehicle and I inquired, what is it? oh, tumefukuziwa pesa, ingia kwa gari. Took back the boy to school, went there, the principal, the headmaster was not there, went to the deputy and asked her, what is the problem? Told her, well, you know, they're supposed to pay some activity fee, plus blah, blah, blah. How much is it? 800. Here is the money. How is this boy performing? Ah, you know, I was told by his teacher, he's what? He's retarded. I felt very offended. This boy, you only need to understand his background. This boy lost his dad, and after he lost his dad, seemingly the uncles and the father's side could not actually keep the mother there. So the kids were left with the uncle, and the mother went back home. These kids were being made down at Weruga, then shooted. And most of the time that's what they used to do. So he has developed some timidity for authority. And he's a bit shy. Even for us, he's now when he's starting to